Hi everyone, I'm Laura and welcome back to the Harvey Norman Kitchen. Today we're taking a look at a really fantastic product from Breville. This is the Fast Slow Pro. This product's been on the market for a while now, so it's tried and tested. I use mine at home all the time. What I love about this machine is you can use it for pressure cooking, slow cooking, frying and steaming. So we're going to do a beef and bean chili in this today, so let's get cooking. All right, everyone, we're ready to go. So I've had the Fast Slow Pro warming up on its saute function. So now we're ready to chuck in some onion and garlic into a little bit of oil. Nothing better than the smell of frying onion and garlic, I reckon. You give that a little bit of a stir. Come in and have a look if you like. Just got that in there. And into that, I'm going to add some chopped jalapeno chilies and some capsicum. We're going to let that sweat down for a little bit, maybe 7 to 8 minutes. After that, we're going to chuck in our 1 kilo of chopped beef, and then we'll get cooking. All right, so we've put our beef in and we've let that cook down for a little while. So what we're going to add in now is some tomato paste, about 2 tablespoons worth. Got a good old squeeze in there. We're also going to add in some ground coriander, some oregano, some ground cumin, some chili flakes. Obviously you can change how much you put in depending on how spicy you like your food, and some brown sugar. And on top of that, I'm going to add a generous pinch of some Maldon smoked sea salt. Alright, so we've let all those herbs get to know each other now. So into the mix we're going to add some black beans. We're going to add some kidney beans, all obviously rinsed and drained. And also 2 cans of crushed tomatoes. Also a little bit of stock. I'm going to chuck that in there as well. 1 cinnamon stick. And a couple of bay leaves. Give that a little bit of a stir and we are ready to rock and roll. That is going to be so tasty when it comes back out. Alright, so now what we're going to do is lock it down. So easy. I'm going to come around this side so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to stop searing. We're going to change the function. Oops. Up to pressure cook, and we're going to change some of these features here. So I'm going to do that on just above medium high, 70 kPa. I'm going to change that time up to 22 minutes and press start. So in 22 minutes we're going to have super tender chunks of beef in an amazing sauce. Let's see how this goes. Alright, so I did have to change the time up to half an hour. Thought that might have been a slightly better cooking time. And right now we have some amazing chunky chili beef and beans. Righto, so what we did after this finished, we let it sit on its reduced function for 10 minutes to let that sauce cook down to a really nice consistency. Another feature on this machine that I really love is the safety functions on it. I know a few people can be a little bit scared of pressure cookers, but with the Breville, it's got an automatic steam release on the back here, which means that when there's too much steam inside the unit, you don't need to think about it. It will automatically release the steam on its own. At the end of the cooking process, it will also automatically release the steam and not allow you to open the lid until all of the steam has come out. All right, so let's serve up this food, shall we? That beef I tried earlier is super tender. It's really yummy. So this is definitely a few spoonfuls of this in here. Sorry, we are filming in a functioning shop. And now I'm going to dress it. So on here, I'm going to put some of my homemade guacamole that I made last night. Yum, who doesn't love guac? Also sour cream because yum. A little bit of sour cream if you want to come off the spoon. There we go. Yeah, I love sour cream. I could just eat it out of the container. Then I'm going to sprinkle on a few spring onions, A little bit of coriander for those that doesn't think it tastes like soap. Let's put on a few chunky sliced jalapenos. A little bit of cheese, because you can't have this kind of food without cheese. And last but not least, to lighten the whole dish up, a little spritz of lime. And ladies and gentlemen, here we have a beautiful chunky beef and bean chili out of the Breville Fast Slow Pro.